I'm Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about movie adaptations of books. So what I did is I went through all my read books, so the books you see behind me and classics, and chose the ones that have movie adaptations, and realized that I have read so many books that have adaptation, whether they are movies or series, that I haven't seen. So just to mention a couple, we have Still Alice, we have Firefly Lane, which is a TV show, and I've seen like the first 3 episodes, I believe. The Handmaid's Tale, Game of Thrones, but the thing with Game of Thrones is that I hated the book. Too many I can't say that word because it's gonna be, my video is gonna be like banned or whatever from YouTube, but too many S scenes, like just crazy. I remember one point where the girl said to the guy, I can be a virgin if you want, and I will never watch the TV show because that was too much for me, so no for that. And The Hating Game, which is a newer release that I haven't seen, but the reviews from people that I've been following have said that it's not necessarily the best movie, so I'm not gonna be listening to that. But I have seen quite some adaptation of many books. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna be picking up 2 adaptations at a time and decide which one is the best, and then at the end we'll have a winner. Maybe it's not gonna really be the best, but we'll see how it goes. So first one, okay, Crazy Rich Asians. I did not enjoy that adaptation. I thought it was okay but not amazing, and the book had so much potential, so I'm gonna put the movie just there. And then the other one is Wonders. This is the story of a little guy who has some kind of facial problem, and anyway he's wearing this astronaut helmet so people don't see him, and I really prefer the movie to the book. The book was okay, but I thought it was really boring, but also I think it was for like kids or maybe like 12-13 years old maximum, so that's why. But I will choose Wonder because it was better. Okay, then next ones are Confession of a Shopaholic. So I have read the series, the full series one time, and I'm currently rereading them. Absolutely love it and absolutely love the movie, and I'm so pissed that they didn't keep on going. So you just have the first movie, that's it. Just I wish there was more to it, but really enjoyed that one. And then we have Twilight, because I have read the books. The books are on my shelf, and it's so hard to choose because Twilight has been like with me through many things. It's like my comfort TV movies. I know they are not great, but I think I'm gonna choose them just because like the emotional connection I have to them. Just, yeah, I'm gonna choose Twilight, which is sad because I really enjoyed the Confession of a Shopaholic movie. It's really different from the book, but it's still really great. But like, I'm gonna go with Twilight. Then we have The Notebook. This is an adaptation of the book by Nicholas Sparks. It's not my favorite movie just because of the end. In the book, the guy doesn't die, but in the movie he does, which is sad because I've loved the second book and that series. I'm forgetting the name, but I would have loved to see a movie about that book. But in the movie, the guy dies, so it wasn't possible to keep on going. And yeah, but overall, it was still a good book. Yeah. And then we have The Mortal Instruments. So that's a little bit complicated because you have the movie and you have the TV show. Do not like the TV show. I think it's, no, I don't know why, but I don't like the actors, and I tried to watch it, but I think I made it to like 3 episodes and I was like, this is not for me. But the movie though, I really love the movie and they stopped after one, which is so sad again. Why did they do that? Like, you take a series of books and you make it into one movie and you stop there. I hate it. So I think I'm gonna go with the movie of the Mortal Instruments because I really enjoyed that movie, and the Notebook because of the ending of the movie, not so much. So the Mortal Instruments. Then we have Dear John. Again, this is an adaptation of Nicholas Sparks. I have chosen a couple of adaptations, but not all of them because I have read most of his books. And I have seen all the movies. But Dear John, I think, has to be one of my favorite movies that were made based on Nicholas Sparks' books. Really enjoy it. Both actors are really great and absolutely love that book. And then we have The Vampire Diaries. So the first season of the TV show is great, but then after that I got bored. I have been rereading the series and I see why the TV show is kind of boring. So between those two, I don't have any other choice but to go with Dear John, just because it's way better than the other one. Then we have Virgin River. This is an adaptation of a series of books. I have read the first book recently, but I have seen the TV show before reading the book, and the book was still really great, so that's nice, and really close to the TV show. So I think it's really great to see that they are really close. I don't know after that because I can't find the second book at the library or used bookstore. Maybe I'll buy it, I don't know. But I'm currently rewatching Virgin River because the new season just got out today. So I'm on season 2, almost done with season 2, and eventually I'll be watching season 5. But I absolutely love the book and the movie. Then we have Gone Girl. I have seen the movie before reading the book just because I wasn't really into reading when this movie came out, and I watched it, thought it was really boring, then I read the book and thought it was boring. So I'm gonna go with Virgin River because it's one of my comfort show, like the cozy vibes in a small town. Really enjoyed that. Then we have Interview with the Vampire, which is an adaptation of a book by Anne Rice. It is with those two actors, I'm forgetting their name, but you'll see, you know them. Really enjoyed the adaptation. Also, the book is my favorite by Anne Rice so far in what I have read by her, so a good thing. But I've just seen the other one and like, this is Harry Potter, and I have to go with Harry Potter because these are movies I always want to watch, and I rewatch every single year. I also reread the books every single year, so I have to go with this. But Interview with the Vampire is still a really good movie, and if you haven't watched it, it's kind of in the older side, but still very good. Then we have the Guernsey and Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. So I have read the book after watching the movie and kind of enjoyed the movie actually. I think it was great. The book was kind of boring because it's really similar to the movie. Yeah, the movie was great though, so it is what it is. Then we have If I Stay. I have read the book after watching the movie, and it took me like 3 times to read the whole book. The movie was still great, but since I have to choose between those two, I'm gonna go with the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society because I just preferred that one. But they're both on the same level, I would say. They're not amazing. They're not based on books that are that amazing either, in my opinion. So yeah, but this one is better. Then we have Pride and Prejudice, this adaptation. I recently talked about it because it was part of my June Austen challenge where I read Jane Austen books for a whole month and watched some adaptation. This used to be my favorite Jane Austen adaptation. It's not anymore, but still really good. We'll see what the next is. So we have The Longest Ride, which is also an adaptation of a book by Nicholas Sparks called The Longest Ride. And I really enjoyed the movie, but the thing is, is the pickup. There's a pickup in the book, like the guy's driving a pickup, and he's driving an old one because he's poor and struggling with money. But in the movie, it's a brand new one. It just doesn't make sense. So for that reason, and also because Pride and Prejudice is really good in my opinion, I'm gonna go with Pride and Prejudice. We're almost done with the first round, but then second round will go faster. So we have Anna Karenina, which is an adaptation of the book by Leo Tolstoy. If you didn't know, Leo Tolstoy is my favorite classic writer. Absolutely enjoy his writing. My favorite book by him is War and Peace. I haven't seen any adaptation yet. I should, but anyway, Anna Karenina is really great and I really enjoyed that movie. But then we have 50 Shades. This is an adaptation of the 50 Shades trilogy by, I'm forgetting the name, and it's just like there. These are really different movies, like completely different. These are completely different movies, like different, and I have to go with Anna Karenina because it's way better. But I kind of enjoy the 50 Shades movies. They are great. They are really close to the book, except I mean these scenes, they shouldn't be in a movie you can watch at the cinema. They should be on a movie you can watch like at home, you know what I mean? So yeah, but Anna Karenina is a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, the costumes, amazing. Okay, let's go. We have Persuasion, which is an adaptation of Jane Austen. This one, and oh my god, this is now my favorite Jane Austen adaptation. It is so funny and amazing, and you see it's the same actress from 50 Shades, but she is so good in Persuasion. Yeah. Then we have the Bridgertons. This is a TV show based on the Bridgerton series. So far there's 2 seasons out, the first one and the second one, and I prefer the first one to the second one because I just prefer the Duke than Anthony. We'll see. The third season is about Colin and Penelope, but between those two it has to go to Persuasion because it's way better. Then we have The Martian. It's the adaptation of the book by Andy Weir. I haven't seen the movie in so long, but I remember kind of enjoying it. And then we have The Princess Diaries. This is based on the Princess Diaries series, forgetting the name of the writer. Really prefer that movie to The Martian because it's more my type. It's just funny and yeah, way better. The last one. So we have Outlander, which is a TV show based on the books by Diana Gabaldon that I absolutely love. And I really enjoy the TV show. I think it's really great and the actors are amazing. And we have My Sister's Keepers. It's a great movie, but I think Outlander is, for me, way better. So we'll go with Outlander because it's my opinion. Then we'll go with the second round, but that's gonna be faster because I've already talked about all of them. So I'm just gonna move everything. Oh, that was Outlander, just to, okay. So we have Wonders, and we have Persuasion. Just as I said, Persuasion is winning because, yeah, I really enjoyed that book. Maybe it's gonna be the winner. The movie I meant. I enjoyed the movie. Then we have Pride and Prejudice and Twilight, and I have to go with Pride and Prejudice because it used to be my favorite movie for so long. Yeah. Then we have Anna Karenina and Dear John, and I'm gonna have to choose Anna Karenina because it talks about different things and I just prefer Anna Karenina. Then we have Virgin River and The Mortal Instrument, and I'm gonna go with Virgin River because it's cozy vibes and not too stressful and just enjoyable. Then we have The Princess Diaries against Outlander. Oh, that's a hard decision. The thing with The Princess Diaries is that the first movie is amazing, the second movie not so much, but Outlander, it just keeps on getting better and better. So I'm gonna go with Outlander just because it's better. And I have Alone because I haven't counted them, but I have chosen 5 movies, so I'm just gonna put the last one there. Okay. Okay. It's getting serious. So we have Persuasion against Pride and Prejudice. Oh, it's so hard because Pride and Prejudice used to be my favorite movie and now it's probably Persuasion. But I've seen Persuasion like one time and Pride and Prejudice many times. But I think I'm gonna go with Persuasion just because, I don't know, I really, really love that movie. Like when I finished it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be my favorite movie. Just, I knew. Okay, so then we have the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society against Anna Karenina, and I have to go with Anna Karenina because, you know, Anna Karenina. So it leaves us to Outlander and Virgin River, and I have to choose Outlander because Outlander has been a part of my life. Like I've invested so much time into the Outlander world that I cannot skip it. So we are left with 3 choices. So we have Outlander, we have Anna Karenina, and Persuasion. And these are 3 amazing choices. These 3 are worth everything. But I think I have to go with, it's hard to choose. I hate choosing. No. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with Anna Karenina because the book is written by one of my favorite all-time writers, Leo Tolstoy. My cat is called Leo because of Tolstoy. And yeah, and the movie is amazing. Like, Keira Knightley is amazing. Is she in Pride and Prejudice? Yeah, it's the same. But she's amazing in like doing adaptations of classics books. But yeah, the winner is Anna Karenina, and I'm really happy with my choice. But so many adaptations are worth it. I think all of the ones I have put there are pretty good. Some are less good than others, but I also think it goes with your preferences and what you like to see in a movie, and if you're fine with changes from the book or you're not. I like when it's pretty close to the book. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.